Welcome to Trash Panda, a quick game about grabbing as much sweet trash as you can from the can. Created by Team Charmander. When we first started working on Trash Panda, we wanted to create a game based around banter back and forth between the players as they attempt to grab all they can from one another and gamble with it. We want to have an art style and direction that stands the test of time and is generally adorable. Players at the beginning and throughout the duration of the match will be collecting as much food and trash as they can and bringing it back to their trash piles by knocking over trash cans and seeing what is inside. But be careful, you never know when the humans might come out when they hear a loud noise outside. During betting and gambling phases, between each round, players will be taking their earnings and playing a dice game to gain a payday of a lifetime or lose everything they have and have to fight their way back from the bottom all the way to the top again. During this gambling phase, players can offer up one food from their pile to the food pile without gambling, but forfeit the right to win. If they have something that they are wanting to hold out on, such as a special power or a valuable food, they can offer up the single food in order to be safe from the gambling phase. Players, if they choose to do so, can hide their food around the map in several hiding locations to keep it safe from the gambling phases. But remember where they are, or else they could be lost or stolen by those other pesky trash pandas. In this digital interpretation of Trash Panda, we decided to go with the stealth option like Splinter Cell, where players can hide themselves from others and have to sneak around collecting without alerting any of the sleeping humans in their houses. But if they do get caught by the humans, they could lose all of the treasure that they are currently holding and do not have within their piles. Keep that in mind as you run around the map. Just like in Crash Bandicoot, players will have to avoid certain obstacles as they race through the streets collecting as much trash as they can and bringing it back to their trash piles. But always keep in mind that pesky timer, as any food not in your pile or in a safe spot when the timer runs out is forfeit and lost. Going back to the stealth, though, we wanted players to be able to collect and hide their treasures away from those pesky pandas, along as well as themselves. Just like you can hide in Metal Gear Solid from enemies, we wanted players to be able to hide themselves in deep, dark spots when another player passes by. Overall, we want the gameplay to feel as though the player is a trash panda doing his best to survive in the world. Running, hiding, stealing away everything they can to make sure that they make it to the next day. I hope you enjoyed our presentation, and we all wish you the best here at Team Charmander.